It's probably gonna be another all-nighter. I'm in my room or whatever, doing some online research. I just want to say this. Take like a couple of deep breaths or whatever. Okay, this is what I want to say. With Gangstalking, because I went out today earlier, and I noticed as soon as I got out, some cars came out or whatever. Like I said, I already explained it numerous amounts of times, and yes, I still have my old videos. I just have them locked up or whatever. I'll take them down when I want to, because there's a lot of magic and spell work going on. If you don't believe it, whatever, like I said, don't believe it. Just don't keep listening or whatever if you don't believe it. That's all I is. I'm not here for nobody's entertainment, whether you want to believe it or not. So we'll just say that. Okay. So the thing with Gangstalking is it's like it's just a big question mark in the air. The thing is, it's like you can go to numerous amounts of psychics. There's some psychics that really know how to break it down or whatever, because they know how to do it. Because like I told you, you can't prove it unless somebody just really just be around you or whatever. Like really, if you live with somebody, then people will pretty much catch on. Even if people around here or whatever who actually not just go to randomly on my page or whatever and just look, but people who actually, if everybody around here was to follow me on my page, like actually press follow and see, and they'll get alert every time I post, then they'll hear the little horn honks every time I post or whatever. But it's a lot of people that's not following me, actually follow me, they just watch the page or whatever, or watch the channel. So we'll just say that. But let me say this. The biggest question mark about Gangstalking is like, first of all, you have to look at, it's a lot of people that have escaped narcissism that say that they've been stalked, but it's other people. I don't know if anybody outside of narcissists have ever been Gangstalked or whatever. Remember I told you I had 2 exes that were doing it, and they're people and stuff like that. But the biggest question mark is you trying to figure out what is going on. You're like, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, I look at it in a more spiritual way. It's like, people can say they're jealous of you all day or they want to be like you. And yes, that is yeah, they do or whatever. Because like I told you, it's just certain things you just can't understand why a person will be following. I've been followed since the day I moved in here. Since the day I moved in here all the way till now. And you just thinking in your mind, okay, you're trying to think in your logical mind what goes on in the mind of people that Gangstalk. And they have the nerve to talk about you. Even people that stalk your page all day that don't Gangstalk. It's like you would wonder what in your logical mind is not letting you clearly see that you're being a jealous, spiteful person. And are you being a jealous, spiteful person and you just don't care and you're going to do it anyway and just claim you a hater or whatever? Or you just can't clearly see the reality of what you're doing? It's like, that's what kept me going to Terry, is trying to figure out who exactly is doing it. I told you I know some key players is doing it. Neighbors too. But you're like, who is doing it? Why are they doing it? And then the thing about it is, if they were doing it for a little bit, even that's inappropriate, but the fact of how long they're doing it, you're like, what's going on? The only thing that it could possibly be is that these people are under a spell. Like seriously, like a demonic spell or something like that somebody cast it, or you think that maybe because you've awakened to what's going on around you, that demonic spirits have inhabited their body, because that's the only way that it makes sense. Ain't nobody in their right logical mind gonna follow somebody every day and talk about them, and you can't clearly see that your opinion or your point of view, however you look at your perspective on that person, doesn't even count or matter at all, whatever, because you're Gangstalking. It makes you pretty much irrelevant or even incapable of judging anybody. And I said that before on my page, you can't be a judge of someone's character and say this and this and that about them if you watch them every day and talk about them. Hey, especially if you following a person that went outside their house every day, you can't, even if you get paid for it, that's selling your soul or whatever. And a lot of people get it messed up on what selling your soul is. Selling your soul is continuously know the real, raw, honest truth about something. You know it's wrong. And it depends on like levels of stuff like that, but you know it's wrong. You know you working for Satan. You know you doing evil acts, purposely trying to do evil to someone, and you don't give a fuck. And excuse me, I have to sometimes like talk like this or whatever. It's just you can feel that energy. Sometimes, of course, I told you I can hear people outside, and you just know it's for you. Everybody that be outside hanging out ain't sitting up there plotting outside and waiting on me, but it's like you can just feel that energy, especially with me being an empath or whatever, and me being a psychic, and I just know certain things. And this is another thing I want to say: a person's reaction to what you say will tell you everything. Not some people. It's like little rumors and stuff that I hear online. And I'll get online and address it and stuff like that, especially when they were talking about, oh, they think, you think you're all that or whatever. Okay, I didn't really care to address it because people can think what they want. I know I don't think I'm all that. I just know I'm highly confident in myself and I truly love myself and I know who I am with God. So it's like, that's where my confidence comes from. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. I know, what type of person I am. And I know the devil tried to destroy me because of who I am or whatever. So that's where my confidence comes from. It ain't no cockiness or no arrogance to me, but like I said, people don't really know me that well or whatever. So I'm not worried about that. People can say what they want to say about the not no husband or married thing, and I've talked about that before on my page. I don't give a darn about that or whatever, because I really don't want no kids and nothing like that, and I'm very selective of who I talk to now, who I let in. So that don't bother me. It's like they picking the weight thing. I don't care about that, because I feel like if you think that I'm overweight or this and that or whatever, which I do need to work on it or whatever. I'll work on it when I feel like it. But I just think in my mind, if you think that about a person, you need to stop watching them. Because if I think somebody's just this and that, or they ain't this and that, I'm not going to watch them no more or whatever. So there's something, you got to really look at it. That's why I try to break it down. But it's like certain things just even go without explaining. There's a story in the Bible when they talked, I told you about, I saying got kicked out of heaven, where it's saying they were, I forgot because I told you, I know a lot. I'm very strongly connected to God. I don't know the Bible verse and stuff like that. If I do, I have to look it up and stuff like that. I don't memorize verses. It's some people that can memorize and break the Bible down, which I can, but they know verses and names and stuff like that. And that don't necessarily make you just a strong Christian. It don't mean you're not either. It's just that I'm just real. I'm not finna sit up here and fake it front. It's a story in the Bible about how they were plotting and trying to build a tower higher than God. I think it was the fallen angels or something. And God caused confusion upon them, and they had to scatter or whatever. And that's what I think people don't understand or whatever. And I was told to stop warning these people, so I'm not warning of what's to come, but you got to think about it like this. God is very, very, very merciful. That's why he's a God of love. And I know that I have attributes of the Most High because I'm very forgiving and merciful. But when empaths and earth angels get tired of foolishness, like I told you, God turns his back too. Because I keep getting read something about the Most High is just tired of this. They ain't said the Most High, I'm sorry, they're talking about the divine or whatever, but you know what that means. Some of the divine, the universe don't have no more patience for this. It's like they keep getting warned to stop with that black magic. I've gone to several tarot readers that said that you're strongly protected, stop doing the black magic. These people know you are, they keep doing it, they won't stop. But it's like you're not listening, and when these tarot readers who are spiritual judges, because that's why I tell you a lot of tarot readers, they can see what you can't see. They know what's to come, and they can also see what's hidden. So that makes them high level spiritual judges or whatever. And the Most High is using them to spread information or tell you what's hidden and what you need to give you spiritual guidance or whatever for what you need to do on earth. So that's one thing you have to think about. And that's why I take it so seriously. Whatever when you're a judge, you're held more accountable. When you have a higher level, a spiritual level, you're held more accountable for what you do than if you just didn't know or whatever. So just say there you go. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's kind of like it's like these people keep getting warning after warning after warning after warning, and it's like to stop with the black man, just stop with and they just saying F you, I do whatever I want to do, I run this. It's like they just don't stop. So the only thing that would make them stop is death. And I don't honestly, like I said before, I don't feel like these people deserve to get they don't deserve to get what do you call it? They don't deserve to get jail time. They deserve death because the fact that it was even in your mind to do that. Remember, you're not doing nothing to harm your life. You're not doing drugs. You're not hanging out. You're not doing stuff among yourself. You're inserting yourself unwantedly into someone's life to watch and scope, and you can't see the demonic mindset behind it. You don't clearly see that something is wrong with you. That's what I'm saying. Nothing in your mind is telling you. As I try to talk like this to try to help people break out of them demonic spells or demonic position, nothing in your mind is telling you that, hey, every day I've been working in shifts and plotting to get somebody that's minding their own business and watching them every day, copying them but talking about them, watching what they do but talking about them, trying to catch them slipping, trying to send people up to. Nothing in your mind is telling you that you're acting like a devil. And that's what I said. It's like empaths have to understand that it's people that they see that clearly and they don't give a if. They gonna do it anyway. That means that you're letting Satan use you. And some people don't even care if they're letting Satan use them. Don't nobody of God gonna sit up there and follow and watch somebody every day and talk about them and judge them. So that's just something to think about. People need to really, really get their mind right or whatever. Because it's like when the universe took, and I try to give like little examples and stuff like that about, I told an example about this a long time ago. I used to walk around and stuff like that, try to catch the bus and stuff and go somewhere. And a person would be like, you want to ride? And my grandmother used to always be like, you better stop getting them rides for people because you know it's some crazy people out there. And I told y'all in the video that I raised before on here, my grandmother kept saying, stop getting rides. I get one every time, but just randomly getting rides from people because they think you're cute or what's your name, I can have your number, give you a ride to where you need to go. That's dangerous because you never know who you get in the car with. And I told y'all in the video I raised, I got to call the wrong person and caught a big time case. And luckily my aunt hired a lawyer, which cost over $5,000. And I got out because the guy had some stuff in his car and I didn't even know him. So it's like you get big things when you're not listening to the universe. If I'm not in nobody business, and that's just like that puts you into their business because you're trying to figure out. You're like, what is going on? What is this? Why are they doing this? They're doing it because it's like they don't care. It's like they're not listening. So it has to be a big stop. This is just getting ridiculous and it's really getting annoying. It's like something in your logical mind should be able to tell you, like, wake up. That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever you gotta do, you need to snap your fingers, do some jumping jacks, wake up and realize what you're doing. Ain't no much money. It ain't enough money in the world that can make me do something like that when I see the true character of what that person is doing, and then I know I got karma. That's what it is. These people don't think that it's gonna be karma bad. And if nobody in your family has gotten sick, or your kids haven't been affected yet, or your health hasn't been affected yet, or nobody's gonna judge, like if that's not enough, or that hasn't happened yet, it's like it gotta be something even stronger to get these people to stop, because it's like they not listening. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't never bother me or make me feel bad. When a person has a high level of intelligence and strongly connected to God, we look down on people like that. I don't care if you're in a Rolls Royce or a BMW, whatever you in. Obviously, that's all you have because you don't have a brain to know that something is wrong with you to be doing it. So that's all I wanted to say, because I can still feel that energy secretly out there. It's just, people they don't think. That's what I'm saying. You can't talk about somebody. You can't laugh at somebody that you're watching and following every day. And clearly can't see that you're the laughing stock of the whole ordeal or whatever. And clearly can't see that the Satan is using you. So I just wanted to say that or whatever. Make this last little video, because like I said, I'm going to be up for a while and do some more research. But this is like really getting ridiculous.